Just...
Oh, a lot of space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Razorbacks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Smithers into space. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Motion from the wideout. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to pass. It's Green. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
I love offenses that can just rely on their offensive line to get it done in 4th and short situations like that. Turn around, hand it off, let's stay on the field and keep this thing going.
They'll ride the hot hand. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On the run, it's Washington. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And that is how you end a drive. That is what you want from your running back. Lower the boom. Lower your shoulders, wrap up that football, fall forward, and get into the end zone. That is how it's done.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. He's in open space downfield. Ball is free. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And pushing the base. Back to throw, it's Holstein. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Reed. There he goes! Wide open spaces. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. The quarterback sneak, looking to eke out a few yards. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defense? The sneak scores it.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. On the direct snap, it's Thomas. He's not going to make it. The defense stops the 2-point try, and this is still a 5-point game. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
He'll throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Touchdown, Arkansas! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Well, they've been working on these trick plays in practice, and they must have felt ultra confident to go with it here.
And we practice them all the time, and everybody gets so excited in practice. When are we going to do it this week? When are we going to call it? Great timing on the call for the trick play, and you can see it caught the defense way off guard.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. To the air, it's Green. Here's the pressure. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Reed. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run it from the gun. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Hit right back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds a tight end. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the unthinkable just happens. You're the offense. You're trailing in this game late in the first half. You're trying to be aggressive. You're trying to put some points on the board, but you can't turn the ball over. And now all of a sudden they've given it back, and there's an opportunity for the opponent now to...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a
running room. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. To the air, it's Holstein. Moves away as he feels pressure. Fires deep toward the end zone. Fires into traffic and intercepted.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the... It's a seam wide open. Still on his feet. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
And the Razorbacks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They'll immediately call timeout. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Tosses it back. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Quarterback making checks. Oh, he tosses it back. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off.
And, David, they dial up the flea flicker. And how about the job of the running back selling like it was run and the receiver selling like it was blocked before taking off downfield to catch that wide open?
Yeah, you can see everybody sucks up, plays the run. And listen, there's a timing and a rhythm and a perfect time to call these plays. They dialed up a good time to do it.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
Here comes the two-point try. He's into the end zone. The two-point conversion makes it a two-possession game and a 9-point lead. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Pitt pushing the pace.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Lets it fly. Grabs it up the 25 in stride. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Got room on the return. The 30. He's at the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He just took it the entire length of the field, end-to-end, coast-to-coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that in the end zone, making a huge play.
Looking to throw, it's Holstein. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Back has it. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Signs of any kind of kickers that'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab on the left. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Dropping back, it's Green. Floats it out in space. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Got a man. It's Washington. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside for the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. So first down will open up the final period. Back to pass, it's Holstein. He tries to take the top off. He's got it on the outside. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points.
Turning it on! And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Hit right back to the line. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Moving away from pressure. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reed. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Caught in the backfield, it's Reed. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And now you start to feel desperate because down by multiple scores, the clock running out, 2.5+ minutes left on the clock. I got to do everything great now. I have no margin for error. My defense on this next possession, I have to get a 3 and out. I have to force a turnover. I have to do something to get me back in this ball game right now.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on first down. Back to throw, it's Green. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Finds a spot in the middle. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Arkansas! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away. And they try to pass forward, and they complete the pass, and you just need a little second effort, something to break a tackle and maybe get in the end zone, but they weren't able to get it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Reed. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. Discards him with the stiff arm. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking running downfield on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. He's loose. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. To the air. It's Holstein. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. And they're able to get him on the ground. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to get the first through the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes a grab past the marker. Turning on the Jets. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They'll throw it from the red zone. And here's the third interception of the night. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And it's nice to play defense when you know it's a passing situation. They've got to throw the football. They don't have another option. You could tell they took advantage of that, played great D, broke on the football, and forced the INT and put one nail in the coffin.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're still firing away even with this lead. Still looking on the move. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get it done.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.